Hi.
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
I'm
I'm fine.
good.
Great. So, Layla, hello. Good evening. Okay, yeah, the sound, some problems with sound. Yeah. Layla, hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Мы уже говорим?
Yeah, yes. Hi, how are you?
Nice.
Great, thank you. Thank you. So, girls, today we're going to answer some interesting questions. Yeah, we have 20 of them, and you need to choose one number from 1 to 20 for each question, and then we are going to answer them one by one. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great. So if you have questions, you can ask us. Yeah? Do you have any questions?
No.
Great. So we can start. Yeah, Alina, can you please tell us the number from 1 to 20?
3.
3. Okay, Katya, can you start,
Okay.
please?
Number 3 will be, what don't people know about you?
Quite interesting question. Yeah. What don't people know about you? Who would like to share?
Really, it's so interesting questions, and as for me, I'm so shy person, and I think people don't know more information about me.
I see.
So
So you're shy, yeah, amongst people.
yes,
I see. Okay, interesting.
I'm not communication so very well. Some people, it's so difficult for me sometimes.
But maybe it will change, you know? Maybe it will change when you get older. Yeah?
Maybe. Thank you.
Yeah, but keep going. Keep communicating with people. Yeah.
Thank you for your advice.
Yeah, thank you for sharing.
I don't understand. What is mean by this question?
Что люди как бы не знают о тебе. Какой-то секрет, какую-то вещь определенную.
Да, можно
Окей.
даже не секрет, а вот что, вот, например, Алина сказала какое-то качество, да, себе, которое не все люди могут сразу узнать. Да, можно вот что-нибудь такое.
I understand. So, people don't know about my skills. For example, I can dance,
Great.
but I seems for other people so shy.
I see. Same as with Alina. Alina is shy too. So yeah, you have this shyness too. But you dance.
Yes.
What kind of dance?
Modern dance.
Modern dance. Great. And what dance group or dance? I don't know, plays, classes.
My dance class is named as Laysan.
Laysan?
Yes.
I see. Okay. Is it in Kazan or no?
I live in Sverdlovsk region.
Okay, I see. So great. Really, really cool. And do you perform with your group?
My dance My first performance will be in next year.
Next year, cool. So we wish you luck, yeah, with your dancing performance. Yeah, do your best. And
Thank
thank
you.
you for sharing. Thank you. Uliana, what about you?
So as for me, I think that people don't know that deep inside I like drawing. I think so. I don't share it with other people, so I think so that they don't know about it.
And how often do you draw?
I try to draw maybe twice a week.
I see. And what is your favorite thing to draw?
I like to draw maybe the sea or the sunset, like the nature.
Great, great. And how does it help you?
It helps me to deal with stress or some bad thoughts.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, thank you for sharing.
Uliana, I'm too finished at art school.
No, I
2 years,
haven't.
2 years ago.
I studied for some years, but I haven't finished it.
But you kept your preference for drawing. That's good. Yeah. Because someone leaves art schools, without any desire to draw, to continue drawing. And that's great that you kept it. Great. So we found something in common. Okay, so we can continue, yeah? Uliana, can you tell us the number from 1 to 20?
Maybe 16.
16. Okay, just a second.
Okay. It will be, what are your 5 favorite books?
Ooh. 5.
So maybe the portrait of Dorian Gray, then the I don't know how to translate it because it's a Russian book. Судьба человека.
Yeah, you can say it in Russian because the translation will differ here in English.
Then I like the book called Дети подземелья.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
And maybe I like some short stories like Jack London, Любовь к жизни.
Yeah.
And I need to say one more book, yeah?
Yeah.
5, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's a difficult question.
Yeah, that's okay. 4 is enough too. Yeah, 4 books. Okay, thank you for sharing.
I have a question also. You read it in English or in Russian?
I read The Portrait of Dorian Gray in English, but other books I read in Russian.
And was it difficult? Was it difficult to read it in English?
Not so difficult because I've used the book. I've read the book with some words that were below the page, so I can check the translation.
So it was adapted. Yeah, adapted.
Yeah.
I see. I see. Layla, did you want to say something? No, because your mic just turned on one time. Okay, yeah. So Alina, Layla, what about you? Your 5 favorite books.
As for me, I haven't 5 favorite books, but I have one. My favorite book is Martin Eden by Jack London. I think this book is interesting, and sometimes I read short stories in English.
I see.
Some different stories.
Yeah. And where do you usually buy books?
Sorry, what?
Where do you usually buy books?
As for me, I don't buy books. I live in a small village and I go to a library and take books. Yeah.
Oh, great. That's the coolest way to read, in the library. Yeah, or take it home. That's great. That's great. Perfect. Okay, thank you. Layla, what about you?
Sorry.
It's
This
okay.
question about books, that
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Your 5 favorite books, or less than 5, as you wish.
I want to say that I recently had read "Любовь к жизни." It's amazing book about Bill and retailer, which go some difficult ways, and one of them died.
So spoilers. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Okay. What about other books?
My favorite book is My Brilliant Friends. Was written by Elena Ferrante. It's not only about friendship between two girls. It's about world situation in the 1917 years and more obstacles in our lives.
Yeah. Okay. Any others?
As for classical books, it can be strange, but I like "Войну и мир."
Great. Why do you like it?
My favorite moments in this book is dancing Natasha Rostova with Andreem Bolkonskim.
I see.
That's all.
And who's your favorite character from that book?
Can you repeat, please?
Who's your favorite character from War and Peace?
My favorite character in War and Peace is Pierre Bezukhov.
I see, the main character, yeah?
I'm really happy for him because he finds yours way in his life and married on Natasha Rostova.
Yeah, that's true. But we have a bit pity for Bolkonsky, of course. Yeah, but that also fine, you know. Okay, I see. Thank you for sharing. So Layla, now it's your turn with numbers. What is your number from 1 to 20?
11.
What features of people's behavior irritate you most of all? What features irritate you? То есть что вот в тебя в поведении людей вот раздражает прям?
Interesting.
As for me, как будет наигранность?
Hypocrisy, you can say. Hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy awfully irritates me because people don't feel moments of life in real. Thank you. In real feelings, and it can be hurtful for their relatives and other people who have большое значение для человека.
Significance, big significance.
People who has significance for this person.
Who is significant then, yeah, как прилагательное. Significant. I will write new words for us in our chat. Significant, yeah, significant. So you can see them and write them down if you want. Yeah? Okay, I see hypocrisy. Yeah, I agree with you actually. Yeah, hypocrisy is bad, it's really bad. Thank you for sharing, Lena. Alina, Uliana, what about you?
As for me, I don't like when people looks in my eyes. I don't know what is work. I feel uncomfortable myself, and I don't know what's work and why I'm feeling this. It's so unusual. Maybe I don't know.
That is interesting, really interesting, because you know, recently me and Katya, we discussed some types of people who exist, you know, who exist in our life, and there are different types. The first one is lookers, the second one is listeners, and the third one is touchers. So, and they say that listeners, they don't like when people look into their eyes. Yeah, so maybe
It's interesting facts. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you are a listener. Yeah, you like to listen more than to look. Huh?
Maybe.
Yeah, and it's not like unusual. It's your feature of your personality. Yeah. Oh, thank you for sharing. Uliana, what about you?
So as for me, I really don't like selfish or boastful people because it's very difficult to deal with them, to connect with them, because they even don't hear you, don't understand you. They're always looking for people to appreciate them and do what they want. So I really don't like to be in touch with them or something like that.
Okay, thank you. And I have one more question for you all. What do you think? Why some people like to be boastful? Выпендриваться, быть выпендрежниками. Why do they do that? What's your opinion?
For me, I think that they are not confident in their life, so maybe they want to show other people that they worth something or can do something, not like simply exist in life.
So it is because of lack of confidence, yeah, self-confidence. I see. Thank you. So let's continue with another numbers. Alina, it's your turn from 1 to 20.
Choose number 5.
Oh, 5 is my favorite because what superpower would you like to have?
Great. So what superpower would you like to have?
It's interesting questions. Maybe it's power or magical power or power for flying, maybe.
Why? Why those powers?
I don't know, but I think it's interesting and unusual power for me.
What would you do for the first time when you had, the power of flying?
First of all, I started to learn fly because I think it's so hard.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Uliana, Leila, what about your superpower?
So
So who would like to start?
To tell the truth, I would have my superpower as memorizing everything without cramming. I don't have a good memory, and it seems to me as essential for my studying life in the future.
And what will you learn? Will you learn a lot when you have this superpower? Like what will you concentrate on your superpower?
You mean subject?
Yeah, subject. I don't know, knowledge, types of knowledge.
Применять силу in English.
To use your power.
I will use my power in learning language. I want to learn 2 languages, English and French. French because I want to visit my sister in Paris.
Great. And have you ever tried to learn French before?
I started to learn French when I was 16, but my English teacher don't give a lesson because we start to prepare for national Russian exam this year.
State exams, yeah. Yeah, but you have like a lot of time after that to learn French. Yeah, and I would recommend you to do that because French is beautiful. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for sharing. Uliana, what about you?
So I think that I'd like to be able to stop the time maybe to have more time to learn something or to sleep because I'm so tired. Mhm. And sometimes when I'm with my family or friends, I like to stop time to remember all people, all their faces, all their emotions, to be at the moment, at that moment for longer, for a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And imagine if all of you could go back in time, where would you go?
I think that I have many different situations where when I want to which I want to return in time, but maybe it will be the cozy evening with my family. I like to be there one more time.
Mm-hmm. Great, great. Alina, Layla, what about you? Where would you go if you could travel in time? Travel back in time?
What we can do?
Yeah,
Can I-
sorry?
No, объясните. Explain.
If you could travel back in time to your past, where would you go?
If I have a chance traveling in the time, I will be I will be on my first birthday
First.
because nothing
Yeah.
because I can't remember nothing about it, and it will be very funny for me, maybe.
Yeah, to see how you looked when you were a baby. Yeah, that's interesting. I see. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Alina, what about you? Where would you go?
As for me, I go to interesting for me events in history, maybe так, как Октябрьская революция?
Oh, well, October Revolution.
October Revolution. I think it's interesting events, and I don't know. I will know why, how it's doing.
How it was happening, yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Interesting. So very different places and events for you all, yeah? Very first birthday, cozy evening with family, and October Revolution. Great, or history events. Okay, so thank you all for sharing. Yeah. So we have just 1 minute left, so we can say goodbye, yeah, to each other. Have a nice evening. See you very soon. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much. Bye.
Goodbye.